Fishers of Men. By Smiles for Jesus. Passing along the shore of the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon Peter and Andrew the brother of Simon casting a net to and fro in the sea, for they were fishermen. Jesus said to them,
"Come after me and be my disciples, and I will make you to become fishers of men."
At once they left their nets and yielding up all claim to them followed with him, joining him as disciples and siding with his party. He went on a little farther and saw James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, who were in their boat putting their nets in order. Immediately he called out to them, and abandoning all mutual claims they left their father Zebedee in the boat with the hired men and went off after him to be his disciples, side with his party, and follow him. They entered into Capernaum, and immediately on the Sabbath he went into the synagogue and began to teach. They were completely astonished at his teaching, for he was teaching as one who possessed authority, and not as the scribes. Just at that time there was in their synagogue a man who was in the power of an unclean spirit, and now immediately he raised a deep and terrible cry from the depths of his throat, saying, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him, saying,
"Hush up, be muzzled, gag, and come out of him."
And the unclean spirit, throwing the man into convulsions and screeching with a loud voice, came out of him. They were all so amazed and almost terrified that they kept questioning and demanding one of another, saying, "What is this? What new fresh teaching? With authority he gives orders even to the unclean spirits and they obey him." Immediately rumors concerning him spread everywhere throughout all the region surrounding Galilee. At once he left the synagogue and went into the house of Simon Peter and Andrew, accompanied by James and John. Now Simon's mother-in-law had for some time been lying sick with a fever, and at once they told him about her. He went up to her and took her by the hand and raised her up, and the fever left her, and she began to wait on them. When it was evening, after the sun had set, they brought to him all who were sick and those under the power of demons, until the whole town was gathered together about the door. He cured many who were afflicted with various diseases, and he drove out many demons, but would not allow the demons to talk because they knew him intuitively.